YouTube, it's your girl Tiara Nala, and today I am actually feeling very tired and exhausted. It is what, 11 p.m. at night, so in about an hour, probably in 30 minutes, I don't know, 40, but in an hour, that's cutoff time that I want to go to sleep, so I'll be in my bed. But yeah, I know it's been a while, so this video, as you can see, is just an update of where I've been, what's been going on with me, new things, what to expect from this channel, where I want to go, and yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna put in the titles, but yeah, we're just going to touch base on where we left off, basically the move. So it's September right now. Last year October 2020, I moved from New York City to California, Brooklyn, New York. Best stop, Brooklyn, New York, gang gang gang. Born and raised, baby. Anyway, yeah, I moved from Brooklyn, New York to California. I currently live in the Bay Area. That's why I moved. In a studio apartment. I still live in a studio apartment, and next year will be my 1-year anniversary that I moved. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm eating these grapes. I'm hungry. Yeah, next month will be my 1-year anniversary that I moved to California. So yay, insert the clapping hand emojis. I mean clapping hand sound, whatever. And I will be renewing my lease for another 12 months. I'm gonna ask and see if I could do like maybe 16, but they're offering 6 and 12 right now, so that's what I'll take. Rent's going up, boo, but they have a max of 5% that they can make it go up, and they is taking that 5%, y'all. Oh my God, killing my pockets. They don't love us in these streets. But yeah, so that's that. I think what I last stated that I was doing as far as work was gosh, it was a lot. So I did Amazon for one day. Oh my gosh. But for work, when I came out here, I was doing after school program, and it was supposed to be a full time, but then things changed and the school district out here opened back up, so it went to part-time, and it was just a lot. So then I started doing my other job full-time, which is what I was doing part-time, and the other one full-time, and that was home care aide. And that made pretty good money because of the overtime. I was doing 48 hours. I had my Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, and it was pretty cool having my Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays off, but I did 12-hour shifts. So it was just a lot to get adjusted to, but you know, I made it happen, and that was cool. The paycheck was nice, especially if I had 2 clients, but then it was inconsistent with, like, for example, if I had a client who passed away or a client who just stopped the program, they didn't need the service anymore. Some clients, they got better and they had no need. They didn't need a use for it. Some clients, they went to retirement home. Some clients, they just wanted to go to a different company, which I understand why. So there would be time spans like 2-3 weeks. So I'm like, dang, where am I gonna make my money from? Like, how am I gonna get my cash? Because that specific company, now there are other companies that I was gonna sign on to, but we'll get into that later. But that specific company that I was with, they didn't do a very good job of reassigning us with a new client as soon as possible, and even trying to help us get a new client. Like, look. But yeah, so that was that. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna see me eating a whole bunch of wild stuff. This is so good. Don't ask me why I mix it. I I needed something sweet, but I didn't want to go too sweet with a whole bunch of candy. So we doing grapes and whipped cream, and the duo is hitting. Okay, so we touched on moving. So yeah, I'll be doing more videos. I know I haven't gotten to the studio tour, furnished studio tour, and that's just because honestly I haven't even really touched my balcony yet, like designing it, and I'll be here for another year, at least another year. So there's definitely stuff I want to do there, and there's wallpaper I want to put on, and I just decided, okay, maybe it's time for me to get a TV. My mom been pushing that, and I was like, I don't really watch TV like that, I don't need it. But I figure, all right, maybe that's an investment I'll make sometime soon. So I'm satisfied with my place now. It feels so much homier, but it's not where, it's not where I was going to have it be. I still, like, my closet still looking a little wacky because I don't got enough hangers. And, girl, I don't know when that's going to happen, but, yeah. What else are we going to touch on? I'm just eating all in y'all face. Y'all can eat with me too. Drink some wine, do something. I don't know. Eat some crackers, eat some candy, get some donuts, whip out a whole meal I just cooked. I'm not going to eat none of that now. I ate already, but I like to meal prep on Sundays for the week. Dang. Your girl was thirsty. But yeah, so I'm actually back in school full time. All my classes are online. 2 of them are like Zoom. The other 3 are all online. So I'm in school for associates, another associate's. So I have associates, but the associate's degree is in liberal arts with a concentration in English, because at the time my college didn't have a full-on English program. So yeah, but I am back in school getting another associate's. And this is just for a really short-term job, short-term work. But it's in early childhood education, which is the job I'm doing right now. I actually work at a home daycare center full-time. And I want to eventually work in a preschool because more money, a preschool facility, and we get into that. But out here in California, there are really a lot of preschools. They require at least 12. Some of them a little less, some 3, some 6, but a good paying one requires 12 early childhood education credits, and I don't have those specific credits. And my classes actually start tomorrow, so by December those credits will be done. I'm actually registered for 5 classes. Each class is 4 credits. So that's going to be 20 credits, and I plan on getting associates in that, just so I don't need it for the jobs, but when you have that little extra with my background, working with education and early childhood education, then I've been working with kids for 6 years since I was in high school, so it just looks good, and you could negotiate your pay a little better, which is what I'm learning. So I think I ate all them grapes. I need to get some more. But where was I at? So yeah, that's what I want to be able to do. Just because I do plan on going back for a 4-year. I don't know if I was planning on going back to Bowie. That's one of that's an option out there. I don't know. I do know I want to go back to HBCU. Just because I don't really like the schools out here in California. They just, I don't know, they don't really fit me. I feel like I need it. If I'm going to be paying that cash, I want to be at a 4-year school. I want to be at HBCU. And just the culture. It just feels so much comfortable. I feel like I'm around people who I am around people who can relate to me, connecting with my people, learning more about my history, and just professors who can relate to me. They really care about us. So that's why I want to go back to HBCU. And you know, you just don't get HBCU vibe like anywhere else. So, you know, I had that experience, and that was a valid experience. I just don't see myself at a PWI unless they're really coughing out some cash. Now, if I'm paying for it, I ain't paying to go to a PWI. But if they paying for it, I might humble myself. I hope I don't look crazy eating. So anyway, we touched on, what have we touched on so far? We touched on work. We touched on moving, kinda. We touched on school. Oh, I don't know if you guys see. I probably put it in the title. I probably didn't. But for those who are on my Facebook and my Instagram, y'all know by now that I am pregnant. I am expecting. Ooh, I'm expecting a girl. Yes, I do know the gender. So I do want to track that journey. Right now I am in my second trimester. I currently recording this video. I am 17 weeks and 5 days. So I'm midway through second trimester, which is why y'all see me chomping down on this food. Actually, I bought this here too because look, so many people, I had posted it, so many people been asking, is it a food babe? Like, people got a food babe? Because I don't look pregnant right now. This is my first time ever being pregnant. I did not know what to expect. The symptoms was dang near the same as period symptoms. And oh my God, we're going to talk about that later. But I don't know if y'all can see, but it's pregnant. I'm not lying. Who gonna lie? I mean, people do lie about that. People lie about that. Okay, people lie about that. But I ain't gonna lie about that. What I got to lie about that for? But yeah. So I am expecting a mini me. And due date is actually in February. And she's gonna be a Pisces. Unless she come look a little 4 or 5 days earlier. She a Aquarius. Right, baby girl? Right? Alright. Now, I bangs with Pisces. I feel like a Pisces, I always say this, Pisces is like a bubbly version of Aquarius. But man, I like Aquarius. Honestly, working with kids, every single one of my favorite students has either been a Leo or Aquarius. And oddly enough, my moon and my rising is a Leo. And my sun is an Aquarius. And I'm Aquarius stellium. You don't say. And it's crazy because I never noticed. I was like, why I always like these bad behind kids who like to be all they love the attention. And they always the Leos. Then I find out my moon and my rising is a Leo. I'm like, huh, what do you know? What do you know? But anyway, I do want to track that journey. And people have been asking me to really, like, you know, I have a little under, like, I have 400 and something subscribers. So I really didn't feel like it was like it would have made much a difference if I didn't post or if I did post. But I feel like it is something to do with my time and being out here alone, like no friends, no nothing, no family, no nobody. Like, I just feel at a loss. And we in a pandemic. I don't have a car. You really need a car to get around. And usually before, okay, I get on the cow train, I get on this, I get on that, so I could go places. But I'm pregnant. And just my energy has been way lower. So I can't really, like, me and Chuck, public transportation right now, we not seeing eye to eye. I can't do her. I don't remember the last time taking a bus. And that's why I switched my job to where I switched my job now. It is a 15-minute walk from my home. And, you know, it's convenient. It's convenient for right now. So, yeah. So I just decided, like, okay, I'll do another video. And some people have actually reached out to me. A couple of people reached out to me and was like, hey, when you, like, are you gonna post your pregnancy thing on your pregnancy journey on YouTube? Are you gonna, when's the next time you're gonna update it? You never did the studio apartment tour. How's Cali going? So I was like, okay, I guess people are, you know, maybe it's not a whole bunch, it's not a big audience, but people are interested, and it's just fun. Like, I feel like I started my YouTube. If you know, I started my YouTube way back in middle school. I deleted all them videos, and so there's only some videos left from high school. But I started it just for fun, and just because I wanted to see more black people on it, some more black women on it. It was not that many not enough black women, and still, that's a whole nother thing. But like with just media and how they be treating us. But it's something to do, something to get my time off. And I feel like I haven't been engaging in the stuff that I love, and I want to get back to that. I really want to get back to that. So stay updated. I do actually, like, some new things I have going. Y'all know I write. I'm in the acting and all of that stuff. And for a while, like, after my last play, I wrote, and like I wrote a short play, produced, and it was on an off-Broadway venue, which was really a large stepping stone for me in getting my work out there in public. I got good feedback, and I got to work with some great people, and just, you know, getting my portfolio out there. But after that, I haven't had I had inspiration to write stuff, but I didn't finish, and I think I need to. Okay, y'all, so the video cut off, but I was just rambling on, you know, I was just rambling on about my work. And so anyway, long story short, I have wrote a children's story, and so now it's just the matter of me getting the illustration and getting that published, and I hope I would get that done around the time I give birth to my daughter. A mini-me, guys. I'm gonna have a mini-me, and I'm really happy. I'm really excited. It's an exciting experience. I didn't expect it. It wasn't planned. It definitely wasn't planned. But I feel like it was meant to be, kind of like, and it just felt fitting. I really didn't have, I don't know, I've been in a rut. It's hard recording by yourself, you know. And I think every single time I've recorded a video for YouTube, I've recorded it myself. So it's hard maneuvering that, and then just adulting, you know, paying bills and medical, and, you know, now I'm you know, full-time working. I'm about to be in school full-time classes again, and just between things with, you know, my pregnancy and getting ready for the baby and just all of that. But I felt like this would be a good time to revisit YouTube. And, you know, I have no expectations. I mean, it'd be cool to get a little coin from it, but I'm not expecting that at all. This is just solely for people who's interested, people who, I found it soothing, especially for me, just looking up like videos about studio apartments and stuff like that, but also women in their pregnancy journeys. And yeah, so if y'all have any questions, I'll probably do a Q&A. Actually, y'all just saw that. I need to cut that out. I just like kind of bit my gum. But yeah, so some videos you can expect, like the next few videos, it's gonna be a mixture between stuff about my pregnancy, stuff about school, stuff about living out here, adulting, and home stuff. I do want to do a garden and kind of revamp like just the whole balcony. And then, you know, I have to do a bedside nursery because I live in a studio apartment, and just going up to a full 1 bedroom and paying by myself is not in my pay rate right now. And yeah. So if y'all have any questions, Q&A, or any ideas, any type of videos that you want to see, feel free to comment that down below. And yeah, follow my Instagram if you already don't. It's tiara.nala, tiaura.nala. It will be down below. I'll put my registry down below just in case y'all want to you guys want to contribute. Books are really wanted. I want to start, I'm actually going to make a bookshelf, like, because this is my bookshelf. And sorry, baby girl is not taking my space on my bookshelf, because I actually want to update it and add way more books. Like, I saw this, and this is disappointing to old me, because I just used to be that book girl. And I'm like, girl, where's your novels? Like, where's your books? And I have all these books right here, but a lot of those books, they're all black, you know, written and illustrated by black people, but a lot of them are really heavy right now. And just within the pandemic and, you know, the recent happening, Black Lives Matter movement, and just a lot of stuff, just, I don't have the mental capacity for heavy stuff right now. And so, like, even the movies I'm watching, I don't want to watch anything about anyone dying or anything about trauma. I've experienced enough personal trauma, I feel like, and trauma from this pandemic. And yo, the last 2 years have been ridiculous. Well, I think we all can say that the last 2 years have just been ooh. And we're still in a pandemic. So I just really want to read and watch lighthearted stuff. Happiness. No stress. No stress. I want to be zen. Okay. Zen is good for my body. It's good for the mind. It's good for the soul. It's good for the baby. But yeah. I feel like I'm rambling on now too much, but if y'all watch my videos before, y'all know I ramble a lot, so ain't nothing new. We ain't finna change. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what y'all would like to see. Let me know what y'all want to see. I feel like that's, like, I just be like, that's the thing with videos. I'm like, okay, is people gonna want to watch this? Who's gonna want to watch this? But at the same time, I'm like, I'm gonna record whatever I want and what I want to put up. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I ate them grapes, and the grapes was good, but then they got not a bad aftertaste. That's just a sign of side effect from the pregnancy. Is just everything has a bad aftertaste, y'all. I gotta keep sweets around, or like drink a lot of water, because whoa. But anyway, y'all know the motto. Stay true and be you. I almost forgot my motto. What? Anyway, stay true and be you.